Hey everybody, it's Nick Fat Knight here with your latest Platinum Medal video. This week we'll be completing the 6th mission in the Polania campaign, Kolno and Chaos. For the challenges in this mission, we can lose no more than 10 civilians under our control, we can only build medic units, and we must destroy a Serp mech with a destroyer cannon. Let's go ahead and get started. Start out by separating your 4 units into 2 groups. Send Anna and your medics to go rescue civilians. Your riflemen and grenadiers will be used to defend the base. Out of your barracks, you'll want to start building another medic unit. Use them to grab all the iron caches right by your barracks. Up north, have Anna and your medics take care of the vanguard units attacking civilians. Once all enemy units are taken care of, round up all civilians and have them travel back to base with the medics. Keep Anna out here and have her collect any nearby iron caches. We'll need those for later. Right around the time you get this first group of civilians back to base, you should have some enemies coming your way. Set your units up in cover and use grenades to make quick work of the enemy. Continue to deploy medics from your barracks and have them pick up enemy weapons dropped from this fight. Once the civilians are dropped off, send your medics back out to help Anna with the next group of civilians. Clear out the vanguard units that are harassing these civilians. Once all civilians are secured, send them back to base with your medic unit, and then have Anna continue to pick up caches in the area. If you're nervous about the civilians' path back to your base, have them start out by heading to Lex base, southwest in the map, and then have them head to your base from that location. Back at your base, prepare for another attack. You should now have multiple grenades and should be able to take care of this big blob of enemies. If the health of any of your units gets low, just retreat them 3 steps back to your base, heal them, and send them back to fight. Any additional medic units that you have here should gobble up grenades that are dropped by the enemies. With the civilians stowed away in base, send your 1 medic unit back to group up with Anna. Nothing changes here in this third portion of the rescue mission. Use Anna to take care of the vanguard unit, group up your civilians, and then send them back with your medic unit. You can send the first 2 groups of civilians back with the medics while Anna rescues the third. Again, if you're worried about their path, just send them to Lex base and then have them go from that base to your base. If you've done a good job at protecting the civilians, you should hit the 50 civilian requirement just before your third group can get there. This will activate a cutscene.
We're ready! Make it quick! They're shooting at us!
Grenadiers back in service.
Still here. Primary objective complete.
If we don't destroy those cannons, all we've done will be for nothing.
Ready for action.
What can we do? Just pull the cord, right?
We need a vetted up medic for this next part. If your rescue team medic unit hasn't vetted up, we need to do some switching. Have those medics pick up any nearby weapon drop, and then have a vetted unit pick up that medic kit. Once everyone is ready, we're going to send your big blob up to the middle objective point. Just left of the bridge here, build an aid station with your vetted up medics. Aid Lex units in fighting off any enemy units. Once they're cleared out of the way, send your blob up to deal with the first destroyer cannon. With the first destroyer cannon decrewed, a few enemy mechs will come your way. Make a mad dash for your first aid station, and then take care of the mechs with the help of Lex units. With those mechs out of the way, let's head to the destroyer cannon on the west part of the map. More of Lek's units will be set up at this bridge. If they're fighting enemy units, go ahead and clear them out and then make your way in between buildings. Enemies continuously spawn on this road, so we want to get away from this road as fast as we can. At the second destroyer cannon set up at this corner. Your units have a pretty good range and will be able to fire on anybody from here. Machine gunners will start to approach you. Go ahead and send one of your grenadiers to toss the grenade at them and then head back. Some Groza exosuits will approach you. Don't worry, you have a big enough blob to take care of them. Once you've decrewed the destroyer cannon, you'll be attacked by 2 Serp mechs. Go ahead and hightail it back to your first aid station. Don't worry, the Serps will follow you. Going back to your first aid station, send any units that are straggling along back there up to the first destroyer cannon that we decrewed. We're going to go ahead and crew that with one of our units. Our blob of units coming back from the second destroyer cannon will lead the Serps back to our first aid station. With our units at the first destroyer cannon, we'll be able to fire on the Serps while they're passing by our first aid station. The Serps will continue to chase your infantry units around, but if you keep them within the range of the destroyer cannons, they'll be destroyed in no time. Once the Serps are destroyed, gather your units and head up to the third destroyer cannon. While you're on your way, the mission will complete, and you'll have earned your latest platinum medal in the Iron Harvest campaign.
I'm listening.
Get some support over here, now!
Hey everybody, thanks again for watching. We have more Platinum Medal videos on the way. In the meantime, come check out a live stream every Tuesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And don't forget to follow Nick Fat Knight at the following social media sites. We'll see you next time.